There, I don't know about you, but that is incredibly satisfying. I'm partway through filming this, and the first kit is packed. This is just like, these skewers are like what we have in Wagamamas. Morning, welcome back to my studio. We are having a studio day together today. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lisa and I run a creative business from home. I have a subscription box company and I'm going to hopefully start kit packing today, and it's a few days early. It's our wedding anniversary on Sunday, so I would like to have that, all my kits packed and ready for then, so that I can just relax and enjoy the weekend. Really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching. Tonight for dinner I am doing chicken yakitori and shrimp noodles, udon noodles. So I'm just going to get those defrosting. I'd say coffee is definitely the highlight of my morning. Every morning I try and do an extra job in the house. So not work jobs, but like home jobs. I've just wiped down all the outside of the fridge, but I want to sort out my tea towel drawer. It's been doing my head in. It's you know when your tea towels just start to get really stained. I can't seem to be able to keep clean tea towels. They always seem to get grubby, and I bought new ones quite some time ago. I think these were from Matalan, I think. Does it even say on here? Yeah, they were Matalan when I placed an order last year, and I still haven't unpacked them. I was kind of waiting for our kitchen to be finished and then put nice tea towels in here. £4 for a set of 4, but they're the nice towely ones. So I'm going to go through my drawer and finally throw out a load of really stained tea towels. I keep them in this little drawer next to the fridge. It used to be a junk drawer, and it was one of those where stuff would always fall down the back, and then I just thought, you know, it would make the perfect tea towel drawer because it can't really be used for much. So it's where I keep all the tea towels now. But like these, you can see they're so discoloured. They're only cheap IKEA ones. I've got some nice ones as well. I've got some that I haven't even used. I need to go through. And the other thing I do, I need to replace these as well. I pop the old wax melts in. You know when you've used your wax melt and you're left with the wax disc, because they smell really nice, I pop them in the drawer as well, but I think these need replacing too. This is my awful stained to bin pile. I'm gonna get rid of these. They're really nastily stained, as you can see. There, I don't know about you, but that is incredibly satisfying. I've got the nicer ones at the back there, and then these are going to be the new everyday ones. They look so pretty like that, and I think that's a really good use of a little drawer. Because I want to get so much done today, I've made myself a really small to-do list. That may sound really strange, but I really want to get these jobs done, and I want to get on with kit packing. And I tend to find sometimes that when I put so much on my to-do list, I actually do less, and this works really well. I also meant to say, doing a small job each morning I find is a really good way to keep on top of your home jobs. I try and do something every single morning, even if it's just something really quick, like just wiping down the outside of my cooker and my fridge, and it literally will take 2 or 3 minutes. I try and do something every single day. I also feel really accomplished when I do that. But yes, a couple of these jobs are really big jobs on here though, but I would really like to be done by lunchtime. I've promised Louis, my son, that we'll watch a movie this afternoon. I'm really trying to, I have this thing where I don't like to have regrets. And basically I always try to work so that I don't have regrets. And I'm really worried. He's going off to uni in September, and I have worked all through lockdown. My kids just only ever see me work. That's all they've known. I've started this business started a business when he was 18 months, and I've always worked really long hours. Although I was more disciplined when they were little, and I did take time off in the day when they were around. I don't want to regret when Louis goes to uni that I haven't spent time with him. So every single week we've been having an afternoon and watching a movie together. So that's this afternoon, and I will be working in the lounge, but I will actually be spending time with him. So I want to get all my studio jobs done this morning. An hour and a half later, and I have packed all my add-on orders to go in the kits. I used to always pack them as I did the kits, so I would like do all the kits and then I'd do the add-ons afterwards, and they take so long, or they do when you're not kind of like in the studio, because I pack in another room, and it was just always so messy. So last month I started doing them just before, like this, and it's just taken me an hour and a half, and I've done them all, and now with each order, if somebody has add-ons, I can then just put them in the box and they're already done. So hopefully, last month it went really, really well, so this month it should too. I haven't shown you my Mother's Day gifts. These are what I am sending to my mum. You may have heard me talking that my family are going to Florida for the first time. My sister went in 2012 and we caught the end of their trip. So I think our trips overlapped by about 4 days. So we did see each other a couple of times. But obviously that's nearly 10 years ago. And my brother-in-law, sorry, I need to put the washing machine on. My brother-in-law used to go with his family, but that's coming up now to sort of 20 odd years ago. And my mum and my brother have never been. So they're both going with their partner and husband. So that's the end of next year. And my mum is she's never been interested in our holidays at all. Doesn't watch our videos, doesn't ask any questions. She's just not fussed. And it's a huge part of our life. And so it does upset me that she doesn't even want to know how it was. Or if I start talking about something that happened, she talks over me. She does that a lot anyway. My mum doesn't really listen to what you're talking about. I think she has a very busy head. I know she doesn't mean it anyway. But I'll show you what I bought her. Let me know if you watch Adam Hatton as well. I own this one myself, but the previous edition. This is a new sparkly edition to celebrate the 50th anniversary. And it's just got so much information in. I love Adam. I really do. I love his vlogs. They're really, really good. If you don't know him, go and check out Adam Hatton. I've even been re-watching his old vlogs. I love this book. And like, it tells you recommendations, tips, tells you like the rides, who they're suitable for, tells you all about resorts. Really, really good. So I think that would be a good one for my mum. And I also bought her his dream planner. And you can fill this out, all your bits and pieces, wish list, and then you can do like your itinerary as well. So I think that would be good. And then I picked myself up one of his little stickers as well. He always says treat yourself. So I pop that on there, which is where I pack my orders, so I can see that. And it came in this little bag, so I'm going to keep this for journaling. I think that would be quite handy. Today's post is bagged up. We're going to go and do a drop now. It's already 11:15. It's amazing sometimes just packing orders, how long it takes. I'm gonna go and grab that, drop that off, and I've got 2 videos that I want to film then, and then I can start kit packing. I was looking through photos the other day and I found this one on Anna Maria Island, 2012, and it's inspired me for a class that I want to film for Patreon. So I've been so excited about doing it. I've got an idea, and that's what I'm looking forward to coming back and filming. I often get asked where I find my inspiration, and sometimes like then it can just be from seeing a photo. It just sparks an idea. I think the washing's done, and that's where it comes from. Post is dropped. That was a nice quick one. I have just fixed myself some brunch. I haven't eaten yet today. This is the last of the sourdough bread I baked earlier this week, and I've got spicy cheese with it. I love like the Mexican style cheddar, so I'm gonna have that. I had to have a bite before I went out. I was really hungry. The good thing about COVID is that you don't have to check your teeth anymore before you go out, because you're masked up anyway. No one can tell if you've got bread between your teeth. I'm going to finish this, and then I can't decide, journal video or class to film. I'm going to film my journaling video, and I want to do, oh, I don't know where it is actually. I was going to do, oh here it is, a video about my pandemic journal. I haven't filmed or done anything with this for ages. There's nothing about it on the journaling channel, so I'm gonna do a video about it, about catching up, about starting if you haven't started, and I'm gonna do some catching up in there myself. I'm partway through filming this. I've done the COVID journal as well, and now I'm gonna go and work in the lounge.
Your themes.
Oh, you should have left, that's it. And Kevin Bacon, did you say?
Yeah.
Cool. That movie was actually really good. I love Kevin Bacon. If you like that kind of movie, really, really recommend it. And I'm now going to watch this week's episode of Plathville. I was working on finishing all the treat bags whilst watching that movie with Louis, so they're finished. Ada and I were working on the boxes last night. Ada assembled them. I was sticking in, I'll just show you. all the little letters. We've got them all piled down the side of the table as well, and then I can replenish the table as and when I pack. Aid's also been working on packing up the kit papers, and apparently there's just 60 left to go, so I'm going to do those now. Right, I'm all set up for kit packing. I count out 10 of everything that go in the kit, and I pack 10 at a time. I've got boxes, I've got everything, and the table underneath is full of restocks as well. And the first kit is packed. It's always a good feeling. Time to make dinner. I've been looking forward to this all day. I've marinated the chicken already. We're going to stick those on skewers. Oh, I need to feed you, Poppy, with massive spring onions. They're more like mini leeks, but they're actual spring onions, and they're going to go on the skewers as well. I've had these soaking in water, so hopefully they won't burn. And then in the wok, we're going to do shrimp udon noodles as well. We've got the nice big thick ones. So that's the chicken skewers, the yakitori, which I'm going to pop under the grill. Those onions look really good on there. I've just got the veggies in the pan with a little bit of coconut oil. Just going to brown those off a little bit. And then I've added soy sauce, oyster sauce. I've actually added the rest of the marinade from the chicken. I threw that in as well. A bit of rice wine. And it's smelling very good. I've got the noodles in now, the big shrimp. And I think I'm going to cut up some of the green of the spring onions just to give them a bit of colour. That is absolutely delicious. It's quite sweet. There's no spice, just a really, really lovely flavour. I'll link up the recipe below, both of them actually that I've used. Here we have it, our udon noodles with prawns. And then I've also made yakitori chicken skewers. This is just like, these skewers are like what we have in Wagamamas. And we have those as a side, so that's why we've just put them in the little dish. And Wagamamas was the first place that we had our first ever date. And it was also my first visit to Wagamamas. It was Aid that was really, really into it. So he is very excited about tonight's dinner. I really, really recommend that dinner. It was so delicious. I haven't actually tried the chicken yakitori or the noodles. We cook udon noodles loads and loads. This one was so different though. It was just such a lovely flavour. I can't really describe it because it was like soy sauce and just so many different flavours, but it wasn't your usual like slightly spicy or a bit salty. It was sweeter than usual, but it was so tasty. A really nice savoury flavour with sweetness, if that makes sense. And the chicken yakitori was delicious, and they were both so easy. The meal just came together within minutes. It was really, really quick. I marinated the chicken earlier in the day. If you love Wagamamas, I highly, highly recommend. It was so good. Before I close this video out, I just wanted to show you the journals that I also finished. I filmed 2 separate videos. So this was, or is, my pandemic journal. And I did a bit of a flip through this on my journaling channel. So you can go and take a look and just see the journal, everything that I've done. I did an update page. I'm really behind on this. I haven't done everything, but I do want to go back and do bits and pieces. So I updated the calendars and I created a little flip page. So if you'd like to see that video, it's on my journaling channel and I'll link it up. But it's looking a really nice journal now. There's so much in there, and I love it when they start to get really bulky and full of layers and colours. I love all that. And my other journal that's really, really taking shape now is this one. It's my junk journal, and I've got, again, so many lovely pages in here. I worked on the page that you saw of the photo with Aid and I on the beach. That is this page here, which, oops, is now finished. And this is my new class, my new online class. So if you want to join in, I have a monthly online class, and it's all part of my Patreon. It's £5.50 a month plus your local tax, and with that you get so much. You get downloads, you get exclusive videos. I have a full library of how-to, like, technique videos. There's an online class. We do a monthly Zoom call. We do like a crafty Zoom call where everyone's crafting and chatting. It's so nice. Plus you've got the online group. There's just so much. I always share behind the scenes stuff as well. But this is the next class. It's more of like an art journal class. I've called it Time to Escape because that's what it feels like when you're creating that page. It's just pure escapism. So that is what I was working on as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video today. Little bit of everything. The eye keeps coming off my journal for the word smile. I need to stick that on. But I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you don't already, and I will see you in the next video on Friday. Lots of love. Bye.